Welcome to Delaware Valley Music Scene. We take an inside look at the musicians, vocalists, DJs, KJs, comedians, spoken word artists, poets, and entertainers in the greater Delaware Valley tri-state area. We are your backstage pass behind the scene of the entertainment world in your area. I'm Mitch Hunter from Delaware Valley Music Scene. Today, we are interviewing a local group from the Delaware County/Chester County area called Soul Mystique. Soul Mystique is a local group that does cover tunes as well as original materials. The band consists of Ken Ridgway, lead singer, Mitch Hunter, guitar, Mark Hunter on bass, Barry Greenspan on guitar, and Bob Martin on drums. We'll go with them to their rehearsal in Chester County. Come along with us. Let's go take a look. This week, we're honored to have as our guest the band Soul Mystique, whose members hail from Chester County and Delaware County.
My name is Kenny Ridgway. I'm a singer and a songwriter. I like to write poetry and try to link it up to music so that it makes sense and tells a story. I live in Pottstown about 15 years now, born in Westchester, Pennsylvania. I enjoy singing because singing is a pretty direct outlet for your feelings, and especially when you're singing something that you have written yourself. I sing with the band Soul Mystique. Soul Mystique was a band we put together. My cousins, Mark and Mitchell, he's a guitar player and a considerable songwriter and producer. Barry Greenspan, a good friend of mine. My other cousin Mark plays bass. Our good friend Bobby Martin in to fill out the mix on drums. I think we enjoy performing most in outdoor venues, but no doubt that one day we'll be performing in the clubs. One of the best questions, what does Soul Mystique mean? What I think it means to me, and I wonder if, I hope the others will agree, is that we are not the originators of soul or rhythm and blues or anything like that. We are not the originators. We try to honor the people who inspired us when we were kids. Billy Stewart, Smokey Robinson, John Anderson and Chris Squire from Yes, Chuck Berry, rock and roll people, or for the Temptations, laid the groundwork for what we do. We're trying to be as real as we can be, and we live in the Philadelphia area, so guess what? That means that Kenny Gamble and Leon Huff and those guys and all the multitudes of groups that came out of Philadelphia music. We are just so indebted to them that we want to be a reliable echo of what they did without stealing any of their thunder. By the 4th of July, our producer hopes to at least have 4 serious songs finished and on disc and ready to offer to the public, hopefully by the 4th of July, and then people will be able to make up their own minds about Soul Mystique.
My name is Barry Greenspan. As a young child, I was tortured with a violin for 5 years until I broke away, smashed the violin, and picked up an electric guitar. I guess I've been playing, since I was 15, so I've been here for a while now, yeah. Chester Springs, Pennsylvania. Grew up in Philadelphia, lived in Center City, lived in the suburbs. What I look for in music is honesty, straight, something that's really direct with their emotion. The style doesn't matter as much as do they really soulful players are the guys I like. Ranges anywhere from Jeff Beck. I think he's a phenomenal guitar player, to classic Wes Montgomery, beautiful style, Joe Satriani's, Carlos Santana. Well, we've been writing songs for at least 15 years now, I think, and we've got quite a repertoire of stuff. Lots and lots of sketches, lots of things we put down, so we're gonna really put our heads together now and say, hey, let's knock some of these out. Well, I hate to call myself the originator. I think it was Kenny's brainchild, but been playing with these guys for quite some time now. I am a songwriter, yeah. Sometimes lyrics, but yeah, more music. Studied music in college a little bit, and then went to New Power Conservatory of Music after that. So I've written lots of different styles, but yeah, songs. I've written some jazz compositions, written some funk stuff. Peace, love, understanding, brotherhood, honesty, good music.
Bob Martin. Play the drums. Good 17 years. About 3 years. Mark Hunter, he's a bass player. Mitchell Hunter is the guitar player. Barry, he's another guitar player. And Kenny Widgery. I've been back 7 years, but I really started in 1969. No, West Philly. 38th and Wallace. Bottom is like down where the zoo is, 38th and Wallace, Lancaster Avenue. Then I wound up moving 60th from Race. Got a little older, then I moved out of the city and moved into Media, PA. Then you go farther out, like towards Villanova, it runs to Lancaster Pike. Buddy Rich, Buddy Miles, Billy Cobham. More of my influence on drummers. And try to study them and just try to do the best that I can. But everybody has their own style that I did find out.
You play, we've heard of you before, and we've heard that you're categorized as a power drummer. What do you think about that thought of us as a power drummer? A power drummer means somebody who has a solid backbeat, plays hard.
Yes.
So that's your style of play?
Yes,
okay.
more solid and strong.
Is that something that you tried to do, or is that just something that
it just happened? Okay. You know, never tried. I tried to play soft, but it just always like somebody, like soldiers, like you marching. You know what I mean? And like the group, when the group, everybody's playing, it's like we know we there, but we just marching in there, marching in the building, have some fun, and like steppers, like they do in college. Yes, yeah. There's another group called Special Brew, and a couple gospel groups up there.
All right, very good.
I just like to say hi to everybody, and hopefully one day you can see me on a bigger stage.
My name is Mitch Hunter. I play guitar for the band Soul Mystique. I live in Media, Pennsylvania. Born in Westchester, but raised in Media. Played in several bands around the area, and do still play in several bands around the area. Been playing in bands since I was 14 years old. Been playing an instrument since I was in the 3rd grade. Started out playing the cello, joined the school orchestra, played the cello from the 3rd grade up until the 7th grade. I gave up the orchestra and the cello, but I did pick up a guitar and been playing the guitar ever since. I love playing the guitar. It's one of those things that I do well. Not trying to blow my own horn, but some things that you do well, and the guitar is just, thank God, one of the things I do well, but only because I've been practicing at it for a long time. And even as I've gotten older, I still practice. I actually practice at it harder now than I did when I was young. I don't want to just be stagnant and not progress. My favorite artists are Jimi Hendrix. Love the sound of Philadelphia. A lot of that stuff, a lot of that soul music. I emulate a lot of it. I'm also a producer. I produce records, write songs as well. And getting ready actually to produce an album for Soul Mystique. I've got a couple other projects to add to my production credits. I also edit films or videos. Started learning to do that so I could put my music to some sort of video so people would hear it. All I wanted people to do is just to hear the songs that I wrote. So I figured, well, if I make some videos, I can use them as music beds and put them underneath. As you're going along the way, you need to just stop sometimes and take a look and enjoy the ride, because the whole point of it was the ride. That's what I think it actually is. And money is not everything. It's something, don't get me wrong, but it's not everything. So that's all I gotta say. Everybody should just, you know, you gotta, you know, be thankful for what you got and enjoy the ride. You don't know when the ride's gonna end. So you need to enjoy yourself along the way. We all have dreams. That don't mean we're all gonna achieve our dreams. With me, I try to have fun achieving my dream. In case I don't, at least I can say I had fun along the way. Peace.
My name is Mark Hunter. I play bass for Soul Mystique. A little over 35 years. I like the songs that we do. Very good selection of R&B and original songs. I help write some of the songs and produce some of them also. Kenny's pretty much covered it all about the history and the philosophy. I just try to get in and fit in and keep the bottom there. I'm hoping for some releases. The songs are very good. We have no trouble coming up with good material because Barry writes and Mitchell writes and Kenny writes and I also write, so every time we do a new song it's always something different. It's always fresh, and I think that the country is ready for a group like Soul Mystique. Something new and at the same time old at the same time, if you know what I mean.
That brings us to the end of this installment of Delaware Valley Music Scene. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. I'd like to take this time to thank our guest, Soul Mystique, for appearing on this week's episode. Also, be sure to look out for their upcoming CD release, due out soon, at the end of August. It's sure to be a smash release. Also, I'd like to thank you, the viewers, for watching and letting us be a part of your world. Tune in for the next episode of Delaware Valley Music Scene. We will be bringing you the best musicians and entertainers from the Delaware Valley area. So tune in. My name is Mitch Hunter, and until next time, peace.